After losing our last game to Wolverhampton, Manchester United is going away to 8th place Bournemouth. Who are we? Manchester United. So Bournemouth is yet again another team that is seeking to do the over Manchester United this season. They are currently sitting 8th position. I think 5 points. If they do win us, they will be 5 points away from the Europa places, which is currently occupied by Aston Villa. Now, this is our 34th game of the season. About 5 games remaining for the end of the season for us. And looking at the Premiership table, we sitting at 14th in the table. This match does not mean anything to Manchester United. The manager has rightfully told us that, and you fans, all of us, we do know the Europa is what is more important now. Those 2 games against Bilbao in the Europa, it is the most crucial games of our season. Of course, because if we do win them, if we do win the Europa, we get Champions League next season, and it's important for us both financially and the image of the club. So Bournemouth, this match, it is important to them, and like we have already seen this season, they have won us in the first game. So yet another team that is seeking to do the double over us this season, and they are quite a good side. Their manager have done a lot for them. They are a high pressing side. They are going to stop us, and they are going to try to get the ball out of us. So it's going to be a tough game, and another reason for that being a tough game is the fact that the manager have already said, since we are prioritizing the Europa, is going to put in kids in the Premier League to save the senior players from fatigue as well as injury. So like the game against Wolves, we are going to see some kids come into the game against Bournemouth on Sunday. So it is going to be even more difficult for us, because even with our first team players, we lost to Bournemouth. Now we have to rest players to go against a team like Bournemouth in their home. So it's not going to be easy at all. On this video, I'm going to be sharing with you team news as well as my predicted 11 as well as my predicted scoreline for the game. Now, I did watch the press conference of the manager. I mentioned that Matthias De Ligt is still out injured, Haven is still out injured. Dalot was one that was also reported that was injured. He was not seen in training, and when asked in the press conference, the manager mentioned that Dalot is out injured, and according to the manager, he may as well be out of the season with the injury. So it even goes to show the importance of why we have to prioritize keeping some of these senior players out. Now, Dalot has been one consistent player when it comes to being available, and seeing him injured, it makes you understand that there have truly been a lot of weight on the guy over the months playing. He has always been available, so him being out injured is going to be a blow for us, but it's not time to complain. We have to move forward with the team we have. And we did see good performances from Fredrickson and Hamas, in the last game. So they are positive there. But a game like against Bournemouth at home, it is going to really be tough, because like the manager also mentioned, you can't put all the kids into one game. You still have to find balance, because you don't want them to be swallowed over by the other team. You need some elements of composure, and then you can put the kids. They need to be placed in the right environment to succeed, and which putting them together might not be good for them. So that is understandable, the fear the manager has about putting all the kids into the match. So for the game against Bournemouth, we're going to probably be seeing some of that also. Now, this is my predicted 11 that is going to start the game on Sunday versus Bournemouth. Onana keeps his position in the between the sticks. Now, the thing about the Onana one for this game, I think this match will be good for him. We'll have to take a look at Onana to assess whether he will be in the right frame of mind to going into the Bilbao semi-final match. So I think Onana stays in post. Euro right centre back. Lindelof keeps his position, and I think Fredrickson also keeps his position in the team. He did really well in the last match, so this is a follow-up. I think players like Mazarawi needs to get a rest, so Fredrickson keeps his position. For the right centre back, right wing back, with Dalot out injured, I think Dogu is going to be the solution for that position. I know his first game for Manchester United came in that position, and he wasn't his best performance, but I think there will be something there for us to watch out for, because the manager intends to probably use him there in some games. So I think he slots in there well for Manchester United going into this game. It's going to be a tough match, and I think Dogu plays the right wing back. For the left wing back, I think it's going to be Amas. He did also well in the last game. I think he keeps his position. Now, I do not think for the midfield pairing, I think Casemiro is going to be rested, because his performance have really improved, going into this into the end of this season. His performance has greatly improved, so I think he will be kept for the Europa game. He might come in at the end of the game for probably 10 minutes or so, but for the starting this game, I think the manager is going to go with Ugarte and Eriksen to start this game. I think Bruno is going to be rested also for this game. Now, I don't know how fit Mount is, because he has been playing 20 minutes and 15 minutes for few matches now. So I'm just putting Mount there to come in and start this game, while the other position for the right 10 is going to be Garnacho for the game. Now, the attacking position, I kept thinking about it, Obi, Shido Obi, but I think the manager is still going to go with Højlund for this game. Now, Højlund is struggling, we all know that, and needing to start firing like yesterday. So this game is going to be important. Also, what is most important is he doesn't get injured in this game, because no matter how you think Højlund is useless, the manager mentioned the fact that his movement is still very good. He still helps the team with his movement. So we don't need him to be fit for the game against Bilbao. And I do hope he gets a goal in this match versus Bournemouth, which is going to really help his confidence going into the semi-final versus. For my prediction for the game, Bournemouth is a tough side, and plus they need the game. So my prediction for the match is, I think it's going to be a tough one, but I'm expecting the defense of Manchester United to do a lot better. I think I'm going to go with the Bournemouth 1, Manchester United 1. It's going to be a draw. Now they are a much stronger side, and I think they might even win the game. But I think getting a draw for this game is important for momentum going into the game against Bilbao. Now I know it's going to take a lot to get a draw versus Bournemouth. I really do. But I'm hoping we do get that draw. Let me know in the comment section what is your predicted scoreline for the game. I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.